Hey there, Derek Evans here, author at hopeithelps.org. Step one of the 10 steps to bliss is understanding the present moment. We need to understand the present moment before we can experience it. We need to experience it, there's no question, but we have to understand what it is. So the first thing to understand about the present moment is that it's happening over and over and over. A lot of times people say, well, right now I feel sad, but that's not really true. Your sadness is probably in the past. It could be in the future, but most likely it's in the past. It's something that you're thinking about that happened in the past. Someone passed away, or someone called you a name, or something didn't go your way, and you're sad because of that. And that's what is causing the sadness. It's not the present moment. The present moment is beautiful. The present moment is very precious. The present moment contains your true self, and that is the thing that we're trying to find. But to understand what that is, it's not just right now. It's this moment that we're in right now that's recycling itself over and over and over. But how do you experience that is the question. Well, we have to start by understanding when we're not in the present moment, because we're not in the present moment far more often than we are. And we also have to realize that we can't always be in the present moment. It's very difficult, at least not me personally. I mean, for a few hours at a time, I can be totally in the moment. That's about as long as it can go. Just because we are householders, we're not monks. So although we would like to believe that, we could be in the present moment 24/7, I think only Buddha or Jesus are the type of people who can do that. It's just extremely difficult, and I spend a lot of time meditating and trying. But the lesson is that we should try to be in the present moment as often as possible. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to accomplish with step one. So let's understand it first. So that present moment that keeps recycling itself, it's a moment. So it's just an instant. And in that instant, right now, you realize, just as I am sitting here looking out over the cliffs into the ocean, too much wind or I'd be doing a much cooler video. As I'm doing that, these moments that keep happening back to back to back, well, what's going on at those moments? You think about it like a timeline, and in that timeline, what's happening at each instant? And there could be a lot of things happening. It could be that you're thinking about what you're going to do when you get home. It could be that you're thinking about a project or an upset client that you need to figure out how to make happy. A lot of things could be on that timeline. The fewer things there are, the more possibility you have to be present. And ideally, you have moments where there's nothing, absolutely nothing in your mind for that moment, and you recognize it. And if you do, then you're truly present. So try to experience the present moment as often as possible. Now, sometimes the present moment hits me in weird situations. I might be going to the bathroom in the public restroom or something, and I look and I just realize, oh, wow, I just experienced the present moment. And I can almost feel like a cosmic energy wave flow through my body. And I think other people experience that as well, because as the Yogananda says, right, we charge ourselves with cosmic energy by meditating, and meditating is experiencing the present moment for an extended period of time, or an attempt to anyway. So the first thing that I would suggest you do when you go through these 10 steps is remove all expectations and just trust that things will be different by the time you're done with these 10 steps. Things will be very different for you, and you'll probably think that they're very different and much better. But step one, understand what the present moment is. It's this instant, and that's all. It's not the condition that you're in now, meaning the last 30 minutes and 30 minutes from now. And it's not a big thing. It's a very, very small thing. And you can experience it in lots of different ways. A lot of people, like right now, I'm in nature. Believe that if you're in nature, it's easier to experience the present moment because it's awe-inspiring. You look out, there's people looking at whales right now. As the whales are running around here, we're near the Cabrillo National Monument in San Diego, California. It's in an area called Point Loma. And, I come here, it's $5. You come to this national park, you can look out, and you can see just unbelievable views. Fortunately, here in San Diego, we've got lots of places like that. I don't know if you have places like that where you are or not, but if you can go to places like that and just spend a few minutes there, it doesn't take an eternity. You just spend a few minutes, and when you connect, when you really feel like, oh, wow, That's breathtaking. You experience the present moment right there. So understand it, pay attention to when you experience it, and attempt to experience it more often. The way that you can experience the present moment, can you do it on command? Some people can. Put yourself in an environment where you have the best opportunity. For example, if you try to do it in a hectic mall, that's going to be more difficult. If you're in your car by yourself at a stoplight, what a great time to take a breath, hold it for a second, and just gently let it come out. In that moment, you're just thinking about your breath, and you're not thinking about the past or the future, and you just experience the present moment. Do that as often as you can, and you'll have completed step 1, and it'll be time to move on to step 2 of 10 Steps to Bliss. I hope it helps. Namaste.